Hey, what's up, guys? The Clash Royale dev team cooked and completely burnt the game. The Royal Chef is one of the most broken things to ever exist in the game. This tower troop levels up everything that you play by 1 level. So if you play the Royal Chef Pancake Tower troop with Evolved P.E.K.K.A and Evolved Goblin Giant, you're going to be winning games because your opponent doesn't have the elixir to defend your stuff. Evolutions are already hard to deal with, but when they're higher level than your opponent's cards, they're actually unstoppable. This deck has Bomber, Arrows, and Rage to make your cards move quicker and eliminate your opponent's bait cards. And the deck has 4 cards that are 1 and 2 elixir. You use those to cycle back to your overpowered evolutions, so you always have something good to level up. While your skillless spam is slaughtering your opponents on offense, you can cheaply defend with Ice Spirit Skeletons, Bombers, and get kinked activations with the Fisherman. I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying this. This is the easiest Clash Royale has ever been. Whoever from the Clash Royale team genuinely thought that this was a good idea and cooked up the Royal Chef's design should never be allowed to cook again. Most of the pros in the top 200 are using this deck or something similar to it. Let's flatten our opponent's towers like a pancake and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Massive pancake love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to make the high for videos possible. We've officially entered into the realm of zero skill in Clash Royale. So this pancake tower always targets the highest health card. So as you can see, we are going to be locking onto the Goblin Giant first. And that is going to be very substantial for us because we're able to get a level 16 Goblin Giant. And that's not even the thing that's scary for him. When he realizes that he'll be matching into evolved P.E.K.K.As and evolved Goblin Giants that are going to be meticulously evolved and also enhanced by the Pancake Tower, I don't know how he has any plan of stopping our shenanigans. And I think the Fly Machine gets targeted by the Chef as well, so the Royal Chef is cooking up something sinister. If we can keep the P.E.K.K.A alive at 0 health, oh my gosh, he's going to have to drop a spell early. There's no way. There's no way. Dude, the P.E.K.K.A is still alive. How is this happening? Clash Royale needs to stop this. There's no universe where that P.E.K.K.A is still living. What is happening? We dropped a single push and single elixir, and we're 3 crowning already. This is so messed up. I was talking about how overpowered it was, and Clash Royale's like, yeah, you're not even allowed to play the game. We had a level 17 card there on the right side. I think it was a goblin that was leveled up. It wasn't even the Goblin Giant. So there is one small mechanic that you guys might need to notice. If a card is below 20% health, it can't get a level from the Royal Chef Pancake Tower. If the Chef wasn't able to give the level to the Goblin Giant or the P.E.K.K.A, it had to target one of the individual goblins. If there's anyone that deserved the extra health points and attack, it's that P.E.K.K.A that powered through at 1 health. Come on, Clash Royale. Put some respect on that P.E.K.K.A's name. After utterly destroying the first dude, we've pushed up to 5,800 in the world, and this is about to be one diabolical day.
Where we ruin everyone that gets in our way without thinking a single time.
And after annihilating the first guy in the span of like 1 minute and 20 seconds, I wonder if we can beat that record today. So this guy is going to go and cycle skeletons. I will also do that. You never want to be making the first play with this deck unless you don't have P.E.K.K.A or Goblin Giant in your hand, because you want to get to the point where you can get the Pancake to level up a high health card. So he actually activated King Tower there. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what this guy was doing. But yeah, if you have multiple cards on the field, then the Royal Chef will also target something that is your lower level. It tries to spread the love, in his words. So if you have a P.E.K.K.A and you have a Goblin Giant, even if the P.E.K.K.A is first planted and it's already level 16, the next thing that will be targeted will be the Goblin Giant. It will never be like the P.E.K.K.A multiple times. So I kind of want to cycle to a Goblin Giant here. So I'm going to use arrows. Oh, wait, our P.E.K.K.A got level 17 because we had nothing else on the field. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, if that kills the cannon. Oh, it was really close. It was actually on top of the cannon. It was level 17, so it's just an entirely different interaction. Legitimately, if that killed the cannon, we won the game, like right then and there. So it's a weird thing to see that interaction play out. You're like, wow, I've never seen this before. Like, Archer Queens will survive lightnings. Freaking P.E.K.K.As survive forever. Imagine if it had the heal from the P.E.K.K.A evolution, then it's going to be really diabolical, right? So the other thing with this deck is you can cost effectively defend the other side. So like, let's say I go for a P.E.K.K.A here and he goes in for Royal Hogs. We can easily defend with just dropping a bomber for 2 elixirs, so it's not that bad for me. Generally, if you're going to be going in for aggressive plays, with most decks, you can't defend very cost effectively with only 2 elixirs, so deck is definitely operating in a different way. It's not necessarily very easy for opponents to defend, but it's very easy for you to play. I'm going to rage here so then we can start to get our P.E.K.K.A attacking a little bit quicker. And then I think we're going to throw down a Goblin Giant here because our P.E.K.K.A is level 16. This should definitely kill the cannon. This time it's getting redemption. Oh my gosh. Yo, dude, we got the other bomber live too. He's going to drop like cheap cards here. So we're going to arrows. Rage. We kill the skeletons. The goblins are ready to gobble up the freaking queen. And there's nothing it can do to stop me. This is so dumb. Because the goblins are also level 16. Wait, I can just plant more stuff in the middle. And he's dead. He might have just given up. Yeah, no, I think he's gone. Gone with the wind. Another 3 crown done. Dumb and dumpstered. And it's just like, no matter how dumb I am, I'll always dumpster everyone I match into. It's just so unfair. Like, I'm not trying. I'm not thinking. I'm literally dropping overpowered tanks that get over leveled. And then people aren't able to defend because they have to spend so much more elixir than they're capable of using. For all of my opponents, it's basically playing against an over-leveled menace, but unfortunately for them, they're playing against someone that actually knows what they're doing instead of just randomly spamming stuff at the river. When you play against terrible players with totally maxed decks at 7,000 trophies, you know they're going to make mistakes and they're going to fumble the game. But when you match into a top 1,000 player like me with over-leveled cards, you're so screwed. You basically have to try to lose with a level advantage. After stealing some more medals, we've pushed up to 5,200 in the world. Bro's got clone in the banner, but I don't think he can clone up our toxic type of strategy because guess what? The bro doesn't have the pancake tower. Okay, he probably has clone because we see cannon card and clone in the banner. Most of the time, they're going to like clone up cannon cards, giant skeletons, and skeleton barrels. But if he can't do that right immediately, he's going to have a barrel of losses. Not very much fun in this one. So I bet you he's going to have giant skeleton and fly machine in this deck. Definitely want to go in for a Goblin Giant. So if the pancake thing releases and we still have the Goblin Giant on the map, it will give the Goblin Giant the extra level instead of the bomber. But I think the Goblin Giant's going to get too low of health. Dang it. Anyway, we're getting a level 16 Spear Goblin. You have to be a little bit careful of what card gets the level up. You don't want your skeletons or Spear Goblins or Ice Spirits to get the level up ever. So at this point, it's important that we drop our P.E.K.K.A so we can get the P.E.K.K.A at level 16 immediately. And if we drop it in the back, we'll have so much more time to possibly get a level 17 P.E.K.K.A here. And that's what we're going for. If I go for an Ice Spirit, it's way more cost effective because it will just jump on top of the skeletons from the skeleton barrel and hopefully minimize the damage that we take. Now we can go in for a Gleeful Goblin Giant. And we're ready to get level 16 P.E.K.K.A, level 16 Goblin Giant. This is how it works, guys. It is so strong. Doesn't this just feel wrong? Like, everything's dying. There's just, you're one-shotting hunters. We're already evaporating an entire defense. Like, he loses the Goblin Giant counters. He loses the P.E.K.K.A counters. He has nothing left over. And I think level 17 P.E.K.K.A might be able to have this man for lunch. Is he just already dead? I think he's gone. I don't think he wants to play the game anymore. I genuinely don't even blame these people. They're like rank 5,000 in the world and they're matching into this and they're just like, get me out of the game. And this is when the card has been in the game for multiple days now. I'm not even doing it on the very first day of release. Like, bros, they haven't adjusted yet, even though this toxic strategy has stayed in the meta for a while. Here's my battle log for proof. 3 crowns in a row, no losses, only W's. Now we've no-skilled our way up to 4,200 in the world. These are legitimately the fastest wins I've ever had, and this guy is top 1,000, so I wonder if he's gonna be a bit more of a challenge. I'm just gonna go for our Pikachu in the back. Maybe, hopefully, not really, I guess. I guess I'm gonna go for a Rage on the Spirit Goblins and gobble them up. Unfortunately, I missed one of them. It is what it is. We're just gonna go for our Goblin Giant here. It will get to level 16, and I think it pushes the princess away, so the princess retargets onto the Goblin Giant, like you guys saw. So now we have a level 16 Goblin Giant. It's locking onto the tower, and it gets the last hit that it shouldn't have gotten. Level 16 cards behave differently. They give you damage when you don't deserve it, so that's just how it works. I'm going to go for a bomber here. I dislike doing this, but I think it is a necessity. I'm also going to go for skeletons in front. I think the Valkyrie does hit our tower once. Super suboptimal, but it be what it be. I think I could throw down a P.E.K.K.A. It'll probably go into a building, but I want to get the P.E.K.K.A and Goblin Giant in the exact same order. If I can get them in the same card order, they're going to be way more effective. I don't think it's worth it for us to cycle anything else because we're not going to be able to break through that. I can, however, go in for a Fisherman and Ice Spirit. And yeah, we're in a decent spot. Definitely not fantastic because Mr. Sniper, sir, is going to go and snipe our Goblin Giants and P.E.K.K.As with Inferno Towers. So if I were to recommend a way of countering this pancake machine deck, basically just like, you know, flopping around with pancakes everywhere, the only way that you can win is if you're running an Inferno Tower. I think that is the best way to play against it. If you are playing like this guy, the top 1,000 player, you are able to melt tank decks no matter what their level is if you play well enough with a lot of Inferno Towers. But here's the thing. Even if you have Inferno Tower, I can cycle multiple Goblin Giants, and I think I'm in a good spot. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. A little bit more sketchy. Definitely not as fun for us. But, you know, sometimes we have to play against challengers.
Who's stronger, him or you?
He might cause me a little trouble.
But would you lose?
I would win.
Wait, level 16? Wait. I think that's the first time I've had a level 16 skeleton. Unfortunately, the Fisherman wasn't dropped fast enough, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm going to go and plant down the P.E.K.K.A, and I expect him to Princess, so we're going to go for a Bomber and make a prediction on the Princess, just to stop him from potentially doing that. And here he goes. I don't think that's good for him. I think we can go pull that with a Goblin Giant. We'll probably in for a tower here. If he just goes in for that, it's going to die. Get skeletons down here as well. You can throw down a Fisherman, and then we're going to try to make sure that we're able to defend this really cost effectively by cycling Ice Spirits. And then we're also going to try to go for like arrows if he drops anything else cheap nearby. Bro is going to lose to this P.E.K.K.A, right? There's no way. This is really tough for him because the P.E.K.K.A is going to heal up and then we can just go arrows and we can shut him down like he's dead. All we had to do was slow roll a push in the back, and then there was no shot that there was any chance of him killing our crap. Because if he overcommits once and the Inferno Tower dies, he won't have enough elixir to stop the rest of our stuff. And we're going to 3-crown another player. Top 1,000 player down. We thought that this would be a difficult match. But guys, we got the 3-crown snatch. Even against someone way better than the people we played against before, it doesn't even matter. Resistance is futile. Looking at the battle log, still, the chef's kiss. Perfect 3 crowns. My editor memes me every time I do the chef's kiss, but I don't care. Now, with our deck that's not fair, we've pushed up to 3,500 in the world. Ayo, what's up, dude? So, let's see if we can collect another win. This guy's gonna have Cannoneer, which is slightly worse for us. Never like playing against Cannoneer with big beatdown pushes. However, we can do some shenanigans here. If we go Ice Spirit and it jumps on the bats, no, come on, man. Why you gotta do that to me? I gotta go and bat up my tower with the bats. So he hit a few home runs on our tower, scoring 300 damage or 300 points. But we've leveled up this experience to level 16, and he's slowing down our P.E.K.K.A. I want to see if I can get a Goblin Giant in front of it, and then get our Goblin Giant low enough health that it will go and target the P.E.K.K.A. and heal up the P.E.K.K.A. I think that'd be pretty funny. So we're hoping the Goblin Giant is low enough health that now the P.E.K.K.A. is level 17. No, it went on the Spear Goblins. Dang it. Oh, come on. Wait, am I complaining and still taking the tower? The optimal situation didn't even happen and we still snagged the tower. Okay, there is a potential problem with this deck. Even when it doesn't go according to plan, you still win the game. This is so dumb. Also, if I was playing it better, I should have cycled something earlier so then I could have got a level 16 Evolved P.E.K.K.A. I did mess up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the pancake to recharge. I'm going to get level 16 P.E.K.K.A. slow rolling in back, and I'm going to 3-crown this guy.
A few dominance is asserted later.
Oh, bro actually had Balloon. It looks like he's going to take a tower. But here's the thing, man. I can just do this. I can go in for a Goblin Giant in the middle, Rage here, Ice Spirit, Bomber, and then take your other tower, man. It don't matter to me. We're taking everything today. And taking 0 prisoners, hopefully. Oh, well, wait. A little bit more sketchy. As long as I get back to arrows, we win. But man, we even beat someone that ended up having Balloon when we have 0 anti-air answers. That's what I'm talking about. The matches that you can get with just the like offensive potential, it just lets you win everything. Even if you have no defense, your offensive potential is so strong, they're gonna beat people that have Balloon cycle. Hey, we are finally facing someone with the Pancake Tower. The battle of 0 brain cells. Oh my gosh. Well met, sir. I love the fact that I was like the battle of 0 brain cells. And of course, the brainless bro decides to go and spam to and fro, dropping all of his elixir at the bridge. I think that we literally do not understand how to play the game when cards like the Royal Chef are added into Clash. This legendary Power Troop card is just a little bit dumb. I said legendary because I wanted to say legendary. I was like, is it really legendary? And then I second guessed myself. And yeah, here we are. I also said guessed incorrectly, so it's kind of deplorable how my English and my vocabulary is going downhill right now. My win rate goes up, but I lose a brain cell every game I jump into with this deck. All right, we're gonna go for a Fisherman and an Ice Spirit because we want to go and pull his P.E.K.K.A directly into ours. And then we can win this interaction while raging up our P.E.K.K.A and having the Ice Spirit jump onto his Goblin. So the rage plus that guaranteed kill the Goblins. If we arrows and we get the level 17 P.E.K.K.A, oh, it still got a hit! That's so dumb. That's actually comically dumb. Oh, it's so kind of stupid, and it's my type of stupid, you know? I'll vibe with it. Hey, it doesn't matter if you're a level 16 Ram Rider if it's on my King Tower. Okay, so I don't think this Fisherman is fantastic for us, but I want to do a dizzying dance of dominance. That's what we're doing out here. Spamming on the left, spamming on the right, until he's out of our sight. And you know what? If both people are spamming at the bridge, I think that this is not the way that Clash Royale should be played, but at least we're in agreement together. And we're both going to do it. He's going to do it to me again. Let's go. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I've been just boiling up for this moment, my brother. All right. So I can go in for a Fisherman here and just kite him all the way around the map. Even if he kills some of these cards, it doesn't matter. Literally, it just doesn't even matter, bro. The value we're getting is fatter. This is hilarious. Okay. Also, if you didn't know, the Royal Chef doesn't cook near as quick when he's getting attacked. So when he's not having to defend, when you're not flinging little damage at your opponent's units that are attacking you, then your pancakes are charged up quicker. So if you guys are noticing now, my pancakes are charging way faster than they were before. Wait, are we going to 3-crown this guy? I hope we can add to our collection of 3 crowns. I literally have been the most brainless player in Clash Royale the entire day. And I'm glad that I get the crowning achievement, beating someone with a similar tower. We're finally on an even playing field. These are the type of opponents. These are the quality of players that we're playing against. My pancake brother from another mother dropped all of his elixir at the bridge very first play. If he does that every game he plays, I hope he never wins a match. Maybe the pancake tower has devoured all of his brain cells like it started to do to us. I might have lost my ability to English and commentate during the game, but it seems like that guy lost his ability to play proficiently. When you play skillless decks like the ones that we're playing right now, you're gonna get worse at the game if you play them for too long. Throw a pancake, hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more daily content, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.